Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the Place in the Middle podcast. My name is Amy.
And I'm Butter, and today we're going to talk about different holidays.
Yes, and our experiences with it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
some of the holidays that we have in America, we don't have it here in Thailand.
Yeah.
Especially, one that's coming up is Thanksgiving.
Uh-huh.
We don't have that in Thailand.
Yeah. It's so interesting
Mm.
because I have a friend
Yeah,
that talking about Thanksgiving not having it here, right?
yeah.
I have a friend that is like super American, super white.
Uh-huh.
And he was like, how can you not know Thanksgiving? Like, why don't you celebrate Thanksgiving in Thailand? And I'm like, that's like me saying, why don't you celebrate Songkran in America?
Yeah, like
You know what I
why
mean?
would you have to?
It doesn't
yeah.
make sense. Yeah.
Yeah, because
But-
like why would you? Like Katong or anything like that.
Yeah, it doesn't make like there's no significance for them.
Yes,
Yeah.
exactly. So, but Thanksgiving is coming up next week.
Mm-hmm.
And
That's
the
true.
only reason why like I still celebrate it now is because I'm in a team that is an international team, like
Right.
mostly like Americans.
Yeah.
And so we still get together and have Thanksgiving meal with them here.
Hmm.
But if I didn't have them, I don't think I would still celebrate it. Even though when I was younger, I was also like in a like majority American team, and so we also celebrated Thanksgiving, so I'm more used to it.
So you did started to celebrate Thanksgiving here in Thailand, right?
Yes, because the team like my parents were close to, like the people
Mm-hmm.
were all, like mostly Americans,
Mhm.
and so we celebrated every year.
Right.
And so I just remember as a child just going over to their someone's house and the kids gathering together and playing.
Right.
And
Right.
then there would be turkey and so much food, like so much
Right.
pies and like we would stay from like lunch till dinner.
Oh, whoa.
Yeah, so we would eat lunch. It's like everybody's like main meal, like everything, like casserole, rolls, was it green beans, everything, turkey, mashed potatoes, and then we would play games, hang out, and then eat again, like together. And
Right.
for
Right.
dinner.
Right. Yeah. That
Like
makes
we're
sense.
just it's like a whole day event. Like I loved it. It was one like my favorite, like I guess childhood memories, that
Mhm.
and Christmas. We would do similar things, except Christmas we would do not turkey, we would do chicken.
Okay.
And then now, because I'm now in like an international team,
Mm-hmm.
we also get together to celebrate, and everybody brings something.
Right.
But you didn't really.
I didn't know
Mm.
what Thanksgiving was
Yeah.
until I knew what it was, but I never celebrated it.
Yeah,
Like I knew what it was, like a holiday, but
yeah,
I didn't see like it's just people eating. And I'm like, that's my everyday dinner. You know what I mean? It's kind of like
because we already gather with family often.
exactly.
Yeah.
So I think my first impression of Thanksgiving, and they during that time they do pumpkin carving as well, because like just right before it's
Oh, yes.
Halloween, right?
Yes.
That's also another thing, because like back then when we were kids, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Halloween was not even celebrated here.
Mhm.
Like they would turn on Christmas music in
Yeah,
like
but it's
the
not
Superstore.
Christmas like the birth of Jesus.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
It's just random.
Yeah.
Like I don't think they know what it is either.
Mhm.
They're just doing it because other people's doing it, right? So, yeah, so I was like, why do you have so many holidays?
And they're so close together.
Exactly. I was
Yeah.
so confused. But then I went to this when I was there, like the first few years when I studied abroad, I didn't celebrate Thanksgiving because
Why would you?
where would I go? I don't have a family there. You know what I mean? It's kind of like I don't have a family, or okay, I have my younger brother there, but like we're on the opposite side. He's in the Midwest, I was in the West Coast.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make sense for me to like fly to him just for Thanksgiving that we don't
Right.
celebrate.
Right.
Yeah, and nobody would cook anyways during that time because we're in we're in college and stuff.
Yeah.
So fast forward to like a few years back. So last 3 years I've been in the States, right?
Mhm.
The first year I went to a Thanksgiving at my friend's house, but then I think there are so many people that I got so overwhelmed.
Yeah.
I'm like, I want to go home.
Yeah.
It's like the food's fine, like
Yeah.
it's good, like I like it.
But there's a lot of people.
But the second year, I don't remember what happened in the second year I was
It
there.
was not significant.
No, like I literally forgot about it.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, but last year, no, 2 years ago, 2 years ago, that's right. 2 years ago, I had like friends over because I moved out to stay with my friend in an apartment. So we hosted Thanksgiving. But instead
Oh.
of us cooking everything, it's kind of like a potluck style.
Yeah, yeah,
So it's
yeah.
kind of like, hey, what do you want to bring? What do you want to bring? But the thing is, because I love cooking and baking so much, most of my friends are chefs. So they work in a restaurant and all this kind of stuff.
Wow.
And like
Ooh.
I made the rolls and it was great. I didn't have a stand mixer, but I just kneaded by hand,
Yeah.
which is fine. I had a whole day off, like,
Yeah.
And my friend, instead of using like just baking a turkey,
Yeah.
he was like, that doesn't make sense because you know how turkey have white meat and dark meat?
Yeah.
The white meat would cook faster than the dark meat.
Right.
So he actually like cut all the meat and like put the dark meat one side, and then
Oh.
instead of baking it, he sous vide it. Do you know what that is?
Is it
It's like the bath.
Uh-huh.
Like, yeah, he cook it in a bath.
What is the purpose of that?
So basically, it slow cooks. It keeps the moisture, and it's
Okay.
super good. So he sous vide it, took it out, and then he seared it on in like duck fat.
Damn. Wow.
That was the best Thanksgiving I've ever had. It was so good. Oh my
Wow,
gosh.
That's like real deal. Like,
Yeah. It was
wow,
so
fancy.
much fun. Like that was like the best Thanksgiving. I'm like, okay, I understand it now. I
you
get it.
understand the point.
I get it.
But here's the thing, like I would say that I think the best Thanksgiving meals that I've had is the ones in Thailand because
Oh.
like it's usually potluck for us. So like every family brings a dish or two or three, you know, that they're in charge of. Like you have a sign up sheet and everybody signs up. And so there's tons of food because not one family's making it all. And
Yeah,
we're not
that's not possible.
yeah, and we're not catering like everything. But like some things like turkey, we're not gonna do it. So we maybe like get it like, oh, maybe somebody does do the turkey. Like I think somebody is in charge of the turkey and that's
Yeah.
what they're in charge of. But like there's so much food and it's so good because it's homemade.
That's right. Yeah.
But and it's extravagant. I feel like there's so much of everything.
Mhm.
Maybe because the stuff is, I don't know. I think people just pay more, maybe not pay more attention, but like put more time into it.
Right.
But when I went to America, like, and I'm so thankful for them. Like some families would take me home with them, like my friends would
oh
take me
yeah,
home.
yeah.
And
That's
so during
sweet.
Thanksgiving, and it's so sweet of them. But I realize their Thanksgiving is sometimes just their family. Like it's not like mine in Thailand is my family and three of my other like close friends' family. So it's four families. So
Families
it's like
together.
20-ish people.
Right.
And so there's a ton of food. But then there it's just like a family meal. Like if I was just having food with my family.
Mm-hmm.
So then they just some stuff are made, but some stuff just canned.
Yeah.
Like canned corn or canned green beans because it's accessible there.
Yeah.
Like you could just pour it in, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And I just remember one Thanksgiving, I was so appreciative, like they invited me over and stuff, but it like they're like, Butter, what's your favorite dish? And
Oh, let's talk about this.
and I said, oh, I really like the green beans. It's really good.
Me too. That's my favorite one.
And they go, that's canned. And so I was like, oh, well, then I really like the corn. That's also canned. And I was like, oh
Lord.
my gosh. I was like, get it together, Butter. Which one was good aside from those ones? Like I was like,
Mashed potatoes.
yeah, but for some reason I like
you
the green
blanked out?
beans and
Yeah.
like the corn. It was good.
Right.
And so, but I was just like, I realized being in Thailand, Thanksgiving for me was even more extravagant than when I was in America,
Yeah.
which that's a little surprising to me. But I just remember so much food.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, yeah.
Yeah. I remember that too. I was like, dang, people can eat.
Yeah.
And they would take it home.
Yes.
And then we would have that meal for the rest of like how many, days.
Yeah. You can pack it back. Like, there's so much food.
I know. And oh my gosh, it was so good though. I remember like, oh my word. It was, so one of my favorite is green bean casserole as well.
Yeah.
And I went to my friend's house in the first year and they're like, it's canned. And I'm like, are you kidding me? I was like, oh Lord. I'm like, it's not even that hard.
Yeah.
Like you freaking boil the thing and pop it in the oven. Like it's
Yeah.
not that hard,
Yeah.
Like you can even get fried onions in a can. That
Right.
makes sense.
Here's the thing: is everything in America is so easily like put
Access?
together, accessible.
Yeah.
But everything in Thailand, you have to make it if you want
Mhm.
it. Usually, like at that
Yeah.
time, even I mean, there's some like things like rolls you can get here, but like I remember, I think like 1 year or 2 years, somebody would come back from America and they would have to, oh yeah, they would carry the turkey back in their luggage for Thanksgiving.
No way.
Yeah.
What? Because
Yeah.
it's so expensive
It's
here.
so expensive.
We don't have-
so
we don't have
expensive.
turkey here, so
They do now.
I know.
So
But like
expensive.
back then, you know what I mean?
It was like it's so outrageous how much it costs here that buying in America and having somebody carry back in their suitcase
That's
is
so
like
funny.
so much cheaper. Yeah. I think
Yeah, one of my favorite is green bean casserole as well, because I'm like, it's so good. Like there's the green bean
It's
is
soft.
crunchy and like
oh, you like the crunchy
not,
part?
but like not baked kind, but like, you know, it has to be, it can't be mushy. I don't like those. And then like the sauce on top
Yeah.
and like the, oh my word, I love it so much that I made it for like my family's Christmas last year,
Oh,
because I'm like, I love this so much.
see, and that's the thing. I'm like, the stuff that like food for Thanksgiving and like Christmas is kind of my style. If I was to eat like American food
Mm-hmm.
and like kind of a home cooked meal,
Mm-hmm.
that seems to be like a warm feeling food, like mashed potatoes and gravy, like
Yeah.
comfort food. That's
Yeah.
what I'm talking. Comfort food.
Yeah. Do you like mac and cheese?
I do like mac and cheese, but
You
I'm
can't
not
really
sure if I
have
can
them.
eat.
Yeah. I
No,
get it.
I'm gonna make it work.
Oh wow! I love the dedication. I don't know if your body
I'm
agrees.
gonna make it work. You work with me.
So talking about Thanksgiving, I know that like my group of friends and Butter, like our group of friends,
Yeah.
are planning to have Friendsgiving.
Yes, yes.
So it's probably gonna happen after Thanksgiving,
Yes.
which is fine.
Yeah.
It's okay.
It's
you
only
know?
a couple days after.
It's true.
Yeah.
So I'm excited.
I'm
Wait, are we
excited
having it
too.
here?
I don't know where we're having it
Okay,
yet.
cool.
We could have it here, but I just think like that would be so fun to like do a little
Yeah.
like get together with Gayang had our chicken.
Honestly,
Hey, it's seasoned and it's seasoned
it's
well.
true.
Yeah.
It's true, and it tastes good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Literally you could substitute chicken that chicken for turkey.
True.
Yeah.
True.
Turkey
I would
is
do it.
like to me it's not that big a deal.
Yeah.
Especially like I don't know anywhere that's like, whoa, it's so good here.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not unlike your
sounds so
friend.
good.
So I don't know, like you
Yeah,
know.
that's a whole nother level. He's
Yeah.
like a head chef, so it doesn't make sense to have it here. Yeah, I could do it. I mean, my cousin have a sous vide thing,
Oh my goodness.
but I'm like, I'm not gonna do it.
that's
you know,
a lot of work.
it's just too much.
Yeah, just go buy the chicken.
Okay. Talking about how we had to get everything done in Thailand, and now we are just get it, just buy it.
Stuff are more accessible now and cheaper.
I mean, we do love convenience, right?
We do love convenience, but in America, it's like a different level of convenience.
That's true.
Like croissant rolls, like you could just get the Pillsbury
Yeah, the tube.
tube,
Yeah.
and like that's finished. But like here, you can. There's none like that.
Also, okay. Side note,
Hmm.
that Pillsbury tube,
Hmm.
that's not croissant. Like I baked it, I'm like, this
No,
is
it's not?
biscuit. It's not.
Oh really?
It's like,
Did
it's
you
not
do roll it like
flaky.
that?
I
Oh,
did.
okay.
I'm like, girl,
It's not as flaky as
that is fake.
fake croissant. If you want,
But I mean, I get it. I guess we're kind of spoiled in terms of like food.
here especially, you could get fresh baked croissant for like $1.
True. True.
Good ones.
Yes.
Like a yeah, like Sam's baht. You can 35 baht can get you a good croissant that was fresh baked this morning.
Exactly.
So there's no way I'm gonna be sitting and rolling like in
Like,
4
no
hours,
way.
you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. But even then, like we also just had Loi Krathong in Thailand.
Right.
What is that? Is that celebrating
So basically, they're just worshiping like the
Lunar
The-
New Year? What is this? Loi Krathong.
yeah. So the full moon.
full moon.
Yeah.
Full moon.
So the way that Thai calendars works
yeah.
is different than the Gregorian, the one that usually
Use-
people use.
Yeah.
And it's different from the Buddhist one as well, that the Posala.
Okay.
You know how they have like I translate, so I know the whole like waning moon, waxing moon,
Yeah.
all those kind of things. So back then people would look at the moon and kind of determine like
yes.
what time of the year it is.
Yeah.
So during this time we celebrate like it's a full moon season that we like people worship the god of the river,
Yeah.
I guess. So they would have this thing katong.
Yes.
How do you explain
The
it?
the little banana. I want to say banana boat, but that's really like that's.
It's not. So it's like a circular thing, like a banana like a tree.
Yeah, banana
trunk.
tree that they chop to
They
make a
chopped-
circle.
Yeah, to be like a disc.
The disc, yeah.
Yeah, and they
And then they put-
decorate it
yeah.
with banana leaves.
Yes, and flowers and things like that, and candles sometimes, and then they float in the river,
Uh-huh.
kind of like to like your sins will go, like let it go,
Right, it's kind of like washing away your sins.
yeah, washing
Yeah.
away your sins. And
I
really-
never celebrate Loikathon growing up though.
I don't think I celebrated it, but
Yeah.
sometimes I go to do lanterns.
Oh yeah.
or see
Um,
fireworks.
Yeah, so each province have different traditions. So if you've seen Tangled, you know that lantern
Yes.
scene?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that could be inspired by us. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I
I
mean?
think
It's
so
kind of
too.
like if you've seen pictures of like a bunch of lanterns in the sky,
Mm-hmm.
that's from our
Thailand.
part of
Yeah.
the country.
Yes.
Yeah, that's the north.
Yeah. Because
Yeah.
other places, because that's danger too, like a safety hazard.
Oh
Because
my
there's
word.
so many.
Girl, and the whole katong thingy. Have you
Mm.
seen pictures of like them, like, you know, the government fishing out all the?
Oh no, I didn't see
It's
it.
so bad.
Really?
It's literally just like
Well,
littering.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so like the going up part with the
Mhm.
lantern is fine. The coming down part is
It's
like
so scary.
yes. At one time, it like the wire of the lantern cut into like the electricity thing. It like
Mhm.
exploded.
Yeah. It's so
Yeah.
dangerous. And I guess like if you like this year, we haven't been seeing lanterns like in the city anymore.
Yeah, they said
They
no.
they banned it.
They banned it. Yeah,
'Cause,
and
like,
especially
they're-
this area because of the it's the airways, like the airplanes.
It caused so many hazards in the city, but
Yeah.
apart from that, it's a, you know, you hear fireworks for a few 3-4 days.
Yeah, 3-4 days, and there's a parade. Like they close parts of the city
Oh my
down.
lord, yeah.
The traffic is worse, but a lot of tourists come to see
Right.
this time. I think it's just like because last year, no, 2-3 years ago, I went out to where they did the lanterns because like,
湄洲, right?
I don't
Or-
know. I remember down. No, maybe past Hangdong by Iga.
Oh, okay.
Keep going
That way, yeah.
and so far out so that they could have the airspace to do the release lanterns, like thousands of them, and it's like a tourist destination.
Yeah. I bet.
But aside from that, there's not very much like lanterns or even fireworks this year in my neighborhood. Not as much anymore. They like banned it because it was so loud, it disrupting like people.
And you know what? Poor pets, like dogs and
Yeah.
cats, they get really scared too.
Yeah, it's so loud.
Think about 4th of July, right?
Yes.
It's like that loud.
Yeah.
Constantly for like a few days.
I feel like they're shooting at my house.
Girl, I know what you mean.
It's like aimed at my house.
Yeah. And the pollution
Mm.
spiked last week. I was dying. I was like, because you know all like the smoke,
Yeah, the smoke
coming
from
from
the-
like fireworks and stuff. Dang, it's better this week. Thank
Yeah,
goodness.
Yeah. And I think it's in general better this year.
Yeah.
Like I don't feel like it was as extreme as last
Yeah.
year, I think.
Enough Logatong.
Okay.
So let's talk about Christmas.
Okay.
I know that Christmas is like I mean, I love Christmas.
I love Christmas.
Christmas is my favorite holiday.
Same.
Okay.
So
So-
much.
Do you have any family traditions for like Christmas?
Not really family traditions, but we just like open gifts in the morning and then go eat together.
The
Why?
eating part. I
Yes,
love
like,
it.
There has to always be eating. Like there's because
Yeah.
it's a cause for celebration.
Exactly.
And so gifts and then
Mm-hmm.
yeah, just family lunch somewhere
Yeah.
special.
I think we stopped doing gifts a few years back
Really?
because I guess we're all adults, and at that point, we're like, we don't want to buy things that we're not going to use, and it's going to be like just sitting there in a house.
Oh.
So instead, so I know that last year we didn't do gifts, which I was so okay with it. Everybody's okay with it, but I cooked my entire family a Christmas meal.
Ooh.
Oh my word, butter! It was the best because I love cooking so much.
Yeah.
And
To cook for the whole family, that's a lot.
yeah, so
What'd you make?
I made beef stew, the French one, the beef bourguignon.
Uh-uh.
Yeah, I was like, it was stewing in the oven for like a few hours. It was
Wow.
so good. And what else? I made green bean casserole,
Yes.
some
Mashed
salad,
potatoes?
mashed potatoes. My mom made Yorkshire pudding. You know what that is? It's kind of like puffs, like it puffs up
Oh.
in the oven, so it's like super nice and crispy.
Ooh.
I think it's a British thing.
Okay.
Yeah, my mom lived in Singapore for a while, so she
Mm-mm.
had a lot of British
Yeah.
influence. What else? What did I make for dessert? I made dessert too.
Pie?
I don't know. I don't remember. I don't. Yeah.
Chocolate pie? Usually like chocolate or pumpkin or pecan, but usually like Thanksgiving.
I don't know. I made something for dessert. Oh, I made fresh pasta.
Wow, that's dedication right there.
Because I'm like, I can spend this whole day cooking. Like, yes, please.
Wow.
Yeah, it was
Wow.
really fun. Yeah, and I made it with like sage butter. Because I'm like, the stew is already like, it tastes so like Marochat.
Uh,
What do you call it?
Like really seasoned.
Yeah, it's very seasoned. So I kept the pasta very neutral.
Yeah.
That was so good. Green beans. I
How,
was so happy to
like,
make
is
green
it your
beans.
extended family that was like, that come to, or just
So
your family?
it's me, my parents, my brother and his family. So my brother, my sister-in-law, and my nephew.
Yeah.
My two of my grandparents,
Okay.
my grandpa and my grandma, and my boyfriend. That's it.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
nice. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So like our table was full.
Yeah.
It was so good. And then we only got presents for the little one.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah, he's so happy.
Like for me, presents wise, I don't get them like random stuff. I think of like what they would want.
Right. Yeah.
So it's more like intentional gifts that I know like they'll probably use. Um
Yeah.
or just I like to spoil my sister during like these things. Because
Yeah.
like I only have one.
Exactly.
And so then I'm like, and I'm not gonna like buy for random people. So then I'm like, then it's just targeted, like you,
Right,
mom.
right,
And so
right.
then I like get stuff for them. And to me, it's fun because my like love language is gifts to people.
Ooh, you told me about this. Yeah, mine is not.
Yeah, so gifts is my love language. So if I don't get to give you gifts, it's like something is missing.
It's itching. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like itching. I'm like, I have to. There
Right.
has to have some gifts to go
Right.
with this. Because I thought of you, like I won't get you a random gift. Like, let's go buy you some soap. Like I would never buy people stuff like that.
That's like I call that like last resort gifts.
Like
Not gonna lie.
even like
Keychains.
yeah, or like even gift cards for me. To me, I wouldn't really want gift cards. You could write me a card, and I would value it more than the gift card.
I totally get it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, because at least you thought of me when you wrote the card and you gave time. But
Yeah.
if you gave me like a gift card of some random place,
Uh-huh.
last minute, like
Last minute
resort.
gifts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so, like-
you didn't think about it. I
Yeah.
know.
But I'm like, I would be happy for their efforts.
But I guess it depends on who it is too.
Yes.
You know
Like,
what I
would I
mean?
really care if like,
Exactly.
yeah. But like for my like family wise, I think through like, oh, I think they would need this, or Yam mentioned it before that she liked this, but she just didn't get it. So I would get those.
Right.
for her.
Right. So it's like that details that you pay attention to
Yeah.
your like your friends that are important to you and
Yeah.
family. Yeah.
And then usually if it's like she told me and I forgot, and I have to keep thinking like she mentioned she liked something, but I couldn't recall.
Oh
And I'd
no.
be like, I was gonna get this.
You
I was gonna
can't
get this.
ask her either.
Yeah, you can't ask. It's so obvious. Like, what did you say that day that you
Right.
really liked? And like,
Yeah.
so I had to remember. like,
Yeah.
oh, this would be good. Yeah, but I love Christmas. Like,
Me too. It's just like
it's that feeling.
it's so I don't know. Like the weather cools down. You get a bit
Yes.
cozy. Kind of like honestly, like I get super busy during Christmas time,
Mm.
especially here. I actually don't get like days off, not
Yeah.
from work, but like I guess there are so many events going on at
Mhm.
church as well. We do outreach every single year,
Yeah.
so we're so busy with that. But it's so fun. I need to show you pictures of like my church creation. Like
For,
we
like,
make
Christmas?
our own decorations, and like
wow.
I think like this full-time staff at our church is very creative.
with
So they
oh,
would like think of
do that.
things that are like it's crazy.
really
dude.
good. Yeah. Yeah. And so like for me it's just that warm feeling of Christmas. Like I don't know, you get to wear a jacket here in Thailand.
Sweater,
A
yeah.
sweater and like just waking up and like turning on Christmas music. It's just like that warmth feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
so,
just something about Christmas that is like, yeah, and it's like I guess I love it that it's the end of the year as well.
Mhm.
That like you kind of from like the whole, you're busy the whole year, and you kind of like slow down a little bit on in December for me.
Yeah.
Even though I'm busy, but I'm like mentally I'm slowing down.
Like you're
Yeah.
ending the year.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Such
I
a-
like it.
Yeah. Such a great way to end the year.
But
Yeah.
but to me, I think it's so interesting. Like I never really thought about like every time people say like I like Christmas or like they're celebrating Christmas here, like, and they're not Christian. We're still we're celebrating both celebrating Christmas, but they're celebrating for a different reason than how we're celebrating Christmas.
Exactly.
But it's the same
Yeah.
holiday.
Yeah.
But they wouldn't. Some people would never know, like, will not know Jesus. Yet they still celebrate Christmas.
Did your parents ever lie to you about Santa?
Maybe when we were really young,
Oh yeah.
really young.
Okay, interesting.
But then they didn't even have to tell us that it doesn't exist. We just kind of like it does not exist. There is no Santa.
Yeah, like it was never a thing in our house. Like I never had a like I know who Santa is, but I'm like I don't know why people are so obsessed with it.
I don't know either, but like I just remember one day, just give me this. You know, like,
Yeah.
Santa or no Santa, just
Just give it to me straight.
Just give me the gift. Just give me the present. Like as a child, I think.
And when I went to the States, there's Elf on the Shelf as well.
Oh yeah, I don't really know much about that one, but I
Yeah,
heard
it's
about
basically like, you know what it looks like, right?
Yeah.
So they put an elf like a different, so the parents would move it around the
Yeah.
house, and like presents would show up.
Oh,
So
is that the
I
purpose
guess
of it?
kind of like advent calendar,
Mm.
but they're giving like small presents throughout the week.
Is that what it's for?
I guess
Elf
so.
on the Shelf? Oh, okay. I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah,
the
I kind
purpose
of I've seen it once, and I'm like, oh, okay, another way
Okay.
to lie to children.
Okay,
Yep.
this is how it is.
Yeah, I went to an American family once for Christmas, and I'm
Yeah.
like, I was so baffled of how much present they actually give to one person.
Uh-huh.
I'm like, I get one thing, and I'm so happy. What are you talking
Oh,
about?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my lord! Like, I've never seen presents that.
That much?
The pile of presents is bigger than a freaking Christmas tree. I'm like, huh? Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, like it's a big deal. And I think
yeah.
I think we also like it seems like everywhere celebrates Christmas, but in America, I feel like it's really celebrated. Like get the full blast of it all. Like gifts is not just one gift. But like in Thailand, like we celebrate Christmas and you might like like just one
Like gift swap
like
and stuff.
yeah, gift
Gift
swap,
exchange, what
gift
it's called, yeah.
exchange, or like you get one, you receive like, and it's not a big deal inside. Like some stuff are not. It's just the act of giving presents
Yeah.
too, you know. And so
That's so fun.
I,
You know, one
yeah.
of my favorite thing
Mm.
is not presents, but like stocking
Stocking
stuffers.
stuffers.
Because all like the small things, like you
Uh,
get, I love it so much.
Oh,
It's
really?
so fun. Yeah.
Oh, that's so funny. Because usually stocking stuffers are like the candies and the little stuff, like the
Right. All the minis.
the minis, and it's not the main gifts.
Exactly.
Yeah, but they have
That-
some cute stuff.
That's my favorite
America.
things.
That's your favorite
I'm
things.
not gonna lie.
No,
One of
they
my
have some
favorite.
cute stuff
Yeah.
for stocking stuffers. I feel like maybe in America there's a lot more
Oh,
variety.
you know, during this time, like if you go to Hobby Lobby, like right after Thanksgiving, I love it so much. I actually bought 2 stockings back.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
They just have so much
Stuff.
decoration stuff.
Yeah.
Or like options. Like you just go and be like, wow, wow, wow. Like
exactly.
all
You
these
get so
things.
excited. I think like holidays are just like, I don't know if you've been listening to this podcast. Like, we love gathering around tables.
Yeah.
We love eating. We love holidays. We love celebrating.
Yes.
And I think it's so interesting to see different perspective of like how we celebrate the holidays.
Yeah.
Even though we know all the holidays that are in America, I guess we had to say that because we're leaning towards that part, right? There's a different way that we celebrate it here as well, which I really enjoy.
Yeah, and the community part over food
Mhm, exactly.
with people you like love already, it's just so much fun.
I miss Christmas. Like,
Yeah.
I really do need. Like, I'm so excited for our Friendsgiving.
Me too. I'm excited for Friendsgiving and like food and like just Christmas in general. It's just
I might just come
happy
to your
time.
house and like cook there.
Yes. Do it. Come.
Okay, let's plan it.
Okay.
Okay.
That sounds good.
All right. I hope you guys enjoyed that episode of our holiday talk.
Yes, about
Yeah.
different holidays that we celebrate, a couple different ones.
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to talk about Christmas music.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
There's so many different parts to Christmas.
I
that I'm
know.
like,
It's just like we can keep
so
talking about
good.
this. That's it for today.
yeah.
And I hope you guys enjoy your holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, all of that.
All included in this one
All included
podcast.
in one podcast. I'm pretty sure we're going to talk more about Christmas later
Yeah.
in line. Yeah. I guess we'll see you guys next Tuesday.
Yeah. Bye.